This presentation describes Hive Open Research Network developed at the Arizona State University. This work is a joint effort of Zhongyong Kim, Xilun Chen, Professor K. Xiaochu Kenden, and Professor Mario Luisa Cepino. We also acknowledge contributions by Mi-Jong Kim, Professor Harry Sundrum, and Professor Hansen Devochu at various stages of the design and development. Hive is a social platform for fostering scientific interactions and improving scientific exchanges. The basic functionalities of Hive are developed based on Joom Social open source community software for Joomla. Advanced peer and content management and recommendation functionalities of Hive are powered by Mink, middleware for network and context-aware recommendations founded by NSF. Hive is a conference-centric but also a cross-conference platform, where researchers can seed and expand their research networks, keep track of the technical research sessions they are attending, meet new colleagues sharing their ideas, ask questions, give and receive comments, or simply keep and view records of interactions at a conference they have attended or want to attend, but missed due to other commitments. A preliminary version of Hive has been made available to attendees of the ACM Multimedia 2011 conference in November 2011, and here is the homepage of Hive. On the homepage, there is a user list which shows the user of Hive, including those who are newly joined, featured, active, and popular. Below the user list, Hive presents the recent questions, comments, and answers. This list shows who posted a question or comment, or who replied for a question or comment with content. The homepage also shows the list of users who are currently online on the right side. Now, let's log in to Hive. When I log in, I am shown my profile page. I can visit another user, session, or group page by either clicking onto their avatars or searching using the search menu. For now, let's go to the profile page of this user. This is his profile page. There are three parts in this page. The middle column and the right column both focus on the current user, group, or session whose information is being displayed. The middle column shows the user's profile picture and the current session, if any. Below that, there is the update report area, where the user gets real-time or scheduled updates from the user's resources. The right column provides detailed resources regarding the user. Note that each resource avatar can provide more detailed information when a mouse cursor is on it. We will look up these resources later one by one. The left column is my working area. Its content is contextualized relative to the user, group, or session I'm currently visiting. The information presented in the column includes my current session checking status. The column also displays and explains my relationships to the profile page I'm visiting. Here, you can see that there are various resources that are shared between me and this user. I can also ask a question or make a comment to the user, group, or session whose page I'm currently viewing using this question comment box. I use the workpad to collect Hive resource of interest, and this function will be further explained later. In Hive, you can see there are 6 tabs available for users, and each tab has submenus. We will show them one by one. From the submenu of my profile, I can change my avatar, personal information, and other settings. Now, let's go to People tab. The My Connection option displays connections that I have made so far and also shows the current checking status of each user. This is a convenient way to figure out where my connections are in the conference. You can request making connections when visiting other users' profile page by clicking the Add as a Connection button. The user will receive a connection request. This tab provides other submenu options to display sent and receive invitations and for other people search. Now, we are going to look at the resources available in Hive. My resources and all resources in Hive are separated in the tab, but of course, my resources are also included in the all resources list. The first resources session. When you click on my current session, I can see the current session that I'm checked in. I can also access my past sessions by clicking my past sessions. By clicking on the name of the current session, I can move quickly to the session page. The session page shows key data, such as room location, start and end time, and session description. The page also shows announcements from the chairs and Q&As. When a user asks a question for the session and for any of the presentations in the session, the question will be shown in the session's update report interface. Each session has a Twitter hashtag, and the page also shows related tweets that are crawled from Twitter. On the right column, we can see who the session chairs are, what presentations are in the session, who the speakers of the presentations are, who are currently checked in, and the list of individuals who have checked in to the session in the past. Now let's see one of the presentations. The presentation page looks similar to the session page, but it provides a related resource collection. The authors of the presentation are allowed to upload non-copyrighted supporting files, such as presentation slides, posters, datasets, or external links. Authors of the presentation can also assign speaker for the presentation. Now let's go to group page. In Hive, you can create your own groups or join other groups. By having a group, you are able to participate in a discussion, post a question that other group members can answer, and check the bulletin board in case there are some announcements for the group. Now, let's visit collections. Under the tab My Collections, Hive users can create new and see existing collections. A collection is an archive of resources such as users, documents, groups, and sessions that you have found interesting. A resource can be placed into a collection either as a hard copy or as a soft copy. Users can view all collections within Hive under tab All Collections. Collections can also be manipulated using the workpad interface, as we will describe later. For example, I can go to my current session and then click Put Place into a collection and choose one of my collections and then click OK. The session will be shown in the chosen collection when I go back to that collection. Let's go to Follows. In Hive, users can follow any resources and receive their reports in case there are any changes of them. There are many follow report options. The follow report is displayed in the follower's profile update report area. Now, let's take a look at the Q&A menu option. Through this menu option, I can review the question that I posted and answered. I can also see the context such as session in which the question or comment was posted and get more information about the users who posted questions and provide answers. Note that I can also place a question or comment that I like into one of my collections or decide to follow a question so that I can receive real-time or scheduled reports on it. Hive also provides an ACM digital library search bar. This is a convenient interface for accessing relevant content from the ACM digital library. Finally, let's play with the personalized workpad. Workpad is a novel concept, which is a hybrid of a bookmark, collection interface, and a navigation context descriptor. The workpad interface is a tool to help the user keep record of the things that attract his or her interest in the conference. Did you see a presentation that you like, a question that tickles your mind, or a colleague that you want to contact later? Simply drag and drop the avatar into your current workpad and that is it. Hive will remember it for you. You can name and save an unsaved workpad by clicking the Save As button. Thus, at any point, you can choose from the different workpads, each corresponding to a different context or state of mind. Your current workpad will define your context, and all the searches and recommendations will be contextualized according to your active workpad. You can also export workpads as collections that others can see or import a collection as your current workpad. In fact, you can even use the workpad interface as a convenient UI for editing all your collections. Remember, however, that while your workpads are only visible to you, your collections are open to all users for sharing. In conclusion, Hive is an open research network that enriches the conference experience and helps the user make the strengthened connections at or beyond conference. In a word, if you love research and want to share ideas and thoughts with other researchers, you cannot miss Hive. Thank you.